Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and welcome everyone. So today is the start of the second term and now we can begin or continue our lessons starting with Unit 4 and the lessons in Unit 4. So taking a look at Unit 4 on page 61, we can see the title or the topic at the top, special occasions. So in this unit, we will cover some of the holidays and special occasions that occur around the world. In this unit, we will listen to different cultures. We will learn about different time zones and how people celebrate New Year. And we also will talk about an important celebration in our culture. Let's open the book on page 62 and start the first lesson. So, the first lesson in this unit is called What Celebrations and Holidays Are Important in Your Country? So, this could be a question for you. Which holidays or celebrations do you think are important? So, we have had a couple of answers. Some of you said Ramadan, some of you said weekends are the holidays, or others said National Day, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha. These are all special occasions, and some of them are holidays. So let's start uh, from the top and do the first activity. The first activity talk, number one talk. What was your last celebration? So take a moment to remember what was the last celebration or festival you participated in. Write notes using the headings below. We have 4 topics that you can write about: foods or drinks, sounds or music. And we did take some of examples in the class. For example, um, in weddings, we have a feast. And weddings, we listen to shaylas and music and we dance with the swords. These are all activities we do in the celebration. The smells, maybe we use special kind of perfumes or smells or um, uh, that's it for this activity. It's a writing activity, or you can just talk and give answers. The second activity in pairs, describe your celebration from activity 1. So we did take these answers in the class. We asked some of you which activities did they do during the celebration. For example, they danced, they listened to music, they maybe watch the fireworks, they dress costumes, maybe they paint their faces or use candles. We have an example here. We ate special food. We sang songs about, and there goes on the rest of the examples. Activity number 3, we have a list of words, vocabulary. The first word is fireworks. Fireworks. You know, sometimes during celebrations, we light the fireworks and watch them explode in the sky and make these fancy colors. Costumes, we can watch the pictures we have here, A, B, C. All of them have different costumes, right? Different from each other. A feast is a meal or food that they prepare during the celebrations. Decorations, lanterns, lights, paint, parades. So the parades could be a new word for you. Parades basically mean when they have a group of people walking together, performing or singing music. It's called parades. Symbols, candles. How many words can you see in the photos below? Check any words you don't know in your dictionary. So Look at these pictures and decide which one is used or you can see in the picture. So we can see costumes here. We can see fireworks here in A. We can see a feast. Do you see a feast in the pictures? There is no food, so this word is not in the pictures. Decorations. Yes, we see some decorations in C. Lanterns. So actually, this lantern he is holding that looks red color, it's a lantern. Right, now we can move to activity 4. Activity 4, listen to the sounds you hear from the celebrations in the photos. Match them to the photos A to C. So we have these photos here, A, B, and C. 3 photos. We will play a music and we want to match the music we hear to the pictures we think could lead to the music being played. Okay, now let's start listening.
Track 19. 1.
So this is the first music we heard, and try to guess which music refers or which photos refers to this music. So if you focus clearly the guy in the music or the words in the music, are they Chinese? Because we can see in picture A, it's a Chinese festival. So if it's not, then we can cancel A. What about B? We can see that B is a Spanish or a Mexican country, maybe a festival. And in C, we can see that it is an African festival because of how they are dressed and the 2 African girls. So if it's not A or C, it will be B. Let's check the second music.
2.
So this one could be either A or C, right? So you can try to guess until we listen to the last one.
3.
All right, so we have heard some bells and fireworks. Now, let's check the answers if it's correct or not. Like we said, the first one was actually B, because we said it's not A, it's not C, it's B. The second one is C, and the last one is A with the fireworks and the Chinese music. All right, now we have done most of the activities in this page. Let's move to the next page, page 63. Activity 5, listen to the girl describing one of the celebrations and which photo is it. So remember these 3 photos we just did the activity about. We will do it again, but this time we will not listen to music. We will listen to a description about the festival. So listen clearly and pay attention.
Track 20.
My favourite part of the New Year celebrations in my country is the Lantern Festival. We hang the lanterns from the windows in our houses and we carry them along the street too. Everywhere looks so pretty and magical. In my town, we have a dragon dance as well, which marks the end of the new year. A dragon, which is made of paper and silk, It's carried along the street by boys who dance underneath it. It's great fun.
So, did you hear the last word here?
Well, which marks the end of the new year. A dragon, which is made of
A dragon. So, it's a clear word that could lead us to the answer. Look in the pictures, which one has a dragon? Is it C? Do you see a dragon? B or A? So it is actually A. And we can see that these are the Chinese people in the Chinese festival she talked about. It's the New Year festival or celebration they prepare. This is the answer. Photo A, Chinese New Year. It is called the Lantern Festival because everywhere looks so pretty and magical, and the dragon dance because it's great fun. All right, now let's move to activity 6. We will listen again to the same track and answer a list of questions. A, what do they decorate their houses with? So try to guess the answer. If you remember, she said they decorate with lanterns. B, how does she describe her street during the New Year celebration? Magical and pretty and magical. Okay. C, what's the name of the special dance? It's called the dragon dance because they take the dragon and dance with it. Final one, D, what materials are used to make the dragon? Paper and silk. Paper and silk. Moving to activity number 7. Which celebrations in the photo would you most like to go? And why? So we have these 3 celebrations that you can think about joining or think about choosing from. A is the Dragon Festival. B, it looks like girls dancing. C, it's the same girls dancing. So you can leave this activity. You don't have to do it. Let's do the next one, activity 8. Listen to a description of 2 different festivals. Complete the notes below for each one. Okay, now we have blank spaces that we need to complete the answers for. For example, is celebrated between. So we are missing a name here or a noun. So let's hear the track first and try to answer.
Track 21.
Diwali is celebrated between mid-October and mid-November. It is the Hindu.
So Diwali is a name of the celebration. It is celebrated between, we heard between mid-November, mid-October.
October and mid-November.
Yeah, mid-October and mid-November. So you can write here mid-October, mid-November.
It is the Hindu Festival of Lights. It lasts for 5 days.
So next we have it lasts for, so he's asking for time period or date. So they take 5 days, like he said, 5 days.
Lasts for 5 days, and
Yes.
people decorate their homes in bright reds, greens and yellows, and they light lots of oil lamps in their homes, gardens and public places. The festival celebrates the victory of good over evil and light over darkness, although the actual legends that go with the festival are different in different parts of India. Sham el-Nasim is celebrated at the beginning.
All right, so the rest is for the final activity, activity 9.
beginning of spring in Egypt. It lasts for 1 day and means the smell of spring. Egyptians go to gardens and
Okay, actually, it is the same, but another celebrations they are talking about, two different festivals. It's not the activity 9. The activity 9 is a talk activity. Use the vocabulary from activity 3. So do you remember the words we just talked about? Fireworks, costumes, lanterns. We can use those words to describe a festival in your country. So what about talking about Ramadan, for example? Because in Ramadan, we see a lot of lanterns and the houses decorated with lanterns and lights. We see fireworks and people dressed in costumes, maybe. Now, this is the answers for activity 8 if you haven't done it yet. And now we have finished the lesson. What's left for us is to go over the workbook, and then we can finish our lesson. All right, now let's move to the activity book. Open the workbook on page 44. It's the page we will do the activities on. This could take some time because the internet is very slow at this moment. All right, so on page 44, we can clearly see Unit 4, Special Occasions, which is our lesson of today, and we can now do the activities together. Vocabulary 1, find and circle the celebration words. So the first word is lights. Second word, this one is already done. Second word is fireworks. So try to find the fireworks word. If you don't know how to do it, you can start by looking for the first letter. We can see the first letter is F. So you can do it diagonal or horizontal. So here is an F. So let's try to look at the right for the second letter I. So the right one is D. It's not correct. Let's look at downwards, fireworks. So we have found the second word, and it's going from the first letter down to the S. You can do the rest. I think it's very easy now. Activity 2, a dragon is a blank of Chinese New Year celebration. So we can choose from the words here the correct answer. So a dragon is fireworks, feast, decoration, parades, lanterns, candles, symbols, costumes. So a dragon is decoration. I think we skipped one here. B, there were lots of delicious traditional dishes on the table. What A? So we remember that the word for food is feast. So the answer is what a feast. Do the rest, and that's it for this activity. Okay. Actually, that is it for the entire lesson. I don't want to give you too much homework. So today it's only the first page, 44. Next time we will take page 45 as well. And we will do these activities. For now, this is it for today. I hope that the lesson was easy, and I would really ask you to begin taking more care and pay more attention to the lessons and work on yourself to reach your goal and to get really good grades. That's it for today. Thank you for listening, and see you later.